Started for this game as well. So hello YouTube viewers and welcome back to Game 4. This is going to be the SC2Cast.com's first invitational, MTW Dimaga and Ro2 TLO in the finals. And I gotta go ahead and paste this as well. So once again, organized by starcraftworld.it, casted and live streamed to you by myself, SchickySC. Go ahead and check me out, and big thanks to SC2Cast.com for putting up the money and putting up the incentive for these players to get together and play some epic games for you. So once again, we have the blue Terran Ro2 TLO spawning in the top right hand corner as of once again the blue pieces here on Xelnaga Caverns, and MTW Dimaga is going to be spawning as the red Zerg in the bottom left hand corner. This kind of reminds me of the spawn positions of a boxing ring, the blue and the red trunks. I'm sure there's a lot of favorites out there. All you crowd, well, I'm sure there's a lot of favorites. I know a lot of people love Dimaga. I know a lot of people love TLO's style. It's going to be a mixed battle here, but I'm curious to see if we are going to see the 15 hatch, 14 pool, 13 gas again. Seems to be Dimaga's signature opening, and he's just sitting here at 13, 14 drones, just utilizing his larva straight for drones right now. And TLO putting up a fast gas, so I do expect to see 5 racks Reaper on this map. It is so effective just for the fact how far this natural expansion is from the ramp, and how much cliff there is to abuse. Cliff. There's cliffs here. There's just so many cliffs. And the hatchery is going down. 15 hatch, 14 pool, 13 gas. So likely to come. And Dimaga has not gotten a scout out yet, so he's not going to be able to see that there is a fast refinery. The barracks is going up. Likely to see a tech lab. But once we hit 100 gas, if we see these SCVs come off, that means that TLO is going to go more for his Hellion play. We all know TLO absolutely loves his Hellions. He is pulling those guys off gas, so I was wrong. No Reapers, no cliff abusement, or abusement? That's not a word. No cliff abusing is going to happen in this game. And it looks like factory, bam, barracks, factory, and supply depot wall. Fairly baneling proof. He can actually just put another barracks or a factory here and be completely baneling proof. There is no scouting info that Dimaga is going to get. He does see the factory, of course, though. He's going to try to take out this SCV, but TLO could just hit that T button and switch off his workers, and he does. But the worker actually comes out on the wrong side. Wow, nice micromanagement there, actually quickly changing those workers back so that the SCV bugs out and gets on this side. And wow, that SCV is getting dangerously low, and that factory is not quite up yet. A little bit of nice harassment from Dimaga, trying to do everything he can to delay TLO's build right here. Because if these Hellions do get out in full force, Dimaga may be in a little bit of trouble. I do expect to see a lot of queens once again. We have 1 queen in production, 2 queens in production. Dimaga has pulled off most of his guys from gas now that he is getting his metabolic boost research. And my mouth is dry. I need a drink. Alright, so Queen pops out, and Dimaga is quickly going to use his first set of 25 energy to plop down one of those creep tumors. Likely to happen here as well. Once this Queen pops out, very good decision would be to put the creep tumor right around this area. Of course, TLO does have a Hellion on the field, so if Dimaga isn't careful, that creep tumor could get killed. But he does have some Zerglings and a Queen here to fend off this first Hellion. If I were TLO, I probably would have waited for a second Hellion before pushing out, but that second Hellion is on the way, and we have another 2 queens in production, so we are going to see a build similar to Game 1 that was on, or sorry, Game 2 that was on Scrap Station, and he's going to be pumping out mass queens. 1 drone gets roasted, almost 2 drones, but he needs 3 Hellions to one-shot the drones, and the Hellions do get surrounded by the Zerglings. Metabolic boost is finished, so I believe Dimaga will be safe, or relatively safe here now. His 3rd queen is out, his 4th one is almost out, and I'm curious to see if we are going to see a lair. We still only have just one drone in gas. Now this is something interesting as well for timing. When you are fast expanding, what you can do is leave 1 guy on gas, and then by the time you hit 100 gas, you've pretty much earned your lair. Well, of course, the first 100 gas is used on metabolic boost, but that second 100 gas is often used on your lair, and it is what he's going to be doing. By the time one drone can gather 100 gas, you have time to get up your queens, you have time to resaturate, or I should say just saturate your natural. He obviously had lots of time to get up a couple spine crawlers and a ton of queens, but the timing works out very well. It really makes you feel like you have earned that expansion and that lair. So TLO coming here with 4 Hellions. I don't believe they have the Infernal Pre-Igniter. No, they do not have the Infernal Pre-Igniter, so they aren't going to be able to one-shot, or I should say 2 of them can normally one-shot drones with the Infernal Pre-Igniter, but he doesn't have that. The Queen is defending the ramp. It looks like he is on hold position, or she is on hold position. Zergling's coming in for a quick surround. Dimaga kind of oversteps, but he's only able to take out 2 of them, but it looks like he is going to get the 3rd and the 4th if he just keeps on chasing after. But wow, that one shot was able to take out 4 of those lings, so a little bit of a, I guess, a loss there for TLO. He's lost quite a few minerals compared to Dimaga right now, and Dimaga's in a good position, but TLO, with that harassment, he was able to get down his natural expansion. It is very well saturated already. If we look at the income tab, we are actually, wow, I expected Dimaga to be a little bit ahead on harvesters. Oh, there it was. The timing of those harvesters and those larvae was a little bit later than I thought, but they did go down, and Dimaga just lost 3 drones. Okay. I was like, how did Dimaga lose 3 drones? But Evolution Chamber, and Roach Warren. So we are seeing roaches, and Dimaga's taking out these destructible rocks fairly quickly and taking a 3rd base rather aggressively. Dimaga has paused. No problem at all. I'm going to take this opportunity to grab a drink. Alright, so the game is back underway. Alright, so yeah. Anyways, I read some chat, now I'm just a little bit thrown off, but I'll go ahead and get myself back into the game here. Even pause, you know, people say pause actually, you know, takes the players out of their game, but it also takes the casters out of their game. It really stops my thought process and stops everything. But anyways, Dimaga has quite a few more, well, just 3 more harvesters than TLO right now, but it looks like TLO is going to be getting an armory up, and he's going to be getting vehicle level 1 upgrades for attack and armor. And he's going to be also getting some Thors out. He's got 1, 2, and he's getting his 4th out as well. He's pushing out with a barracks for scouting, and it looks like Dimaga's just keeping these Zerglings here as kind of a defensive measure for this 3rd base that just went up. He doesn't have any spine crawlers there yet. Has TLO seen this Roach Warren? No, he has not seen the Roach Warren, so he's not expecting roaches at all. He could be expecting Hydras, he could be expecting Mutas, Lings, and Banelings, but that barracks is going to go down if he doesn't get it into the base fairly quickly. Dimaga being very aggressive with all these queens, and it looks like he's going to spread a lot of these creep tumors. Yes, no, maybe. I guess he's got a lot of creep tumors left in the energy. He's got a lot of area to spread the creep out. Of course, we've got the middle lanes, and he's got the 2 side lanes as well. And Dimaga is going to be starting to saturate this base here. The Queen needs to get there and spawn some larvae so we can get some drones out ASAP. Nothing else really going on right now. TLO's barracks just died in the main base of Dimaga.